How do you see the renewable energy landscape in India? How have you seen it change for the past 5 years?
Well, renewable energy has become a very important subject, particularly looking at what India has committed under the Paris Agreement. By 2030, 40% of our capacity will be renewable energy. And the government has given it a real big thrust in the last couple of years, I would say. We are talking about 100 gigawatts of solar power in the next couple of years. And 175 gigawatts of overall renewable energy, including wind and other renewable sources. So I think that's something which has really come up very, very well. The prices have also become quite moderate over the last couple of years across the. It is reaching grid parity in many states. So I think there is a lot of future as far as investments in energy in renewable energy is concerned.
So what are the steps you think the government, the private companies together should take in order to increase the awareness about renewable energy? That is one, and to enhance it in a way that everybody adopts it and it becomes a major significant source for the country.
Well, if you look at the bulk supply part, that a lot of work is already happening at the utility level. Companies like NTPC, they have come up with very large solar parks across the country. And you have seen the news item today in Delhi where a new solar policy is getting announced. So I think what the thrust which is now going on is to encourage solar rooftops by innovative regulatory processes where you provide incentives to households to set up solar rooftops. That will reduce the peak demand in many utilities. I think that's what we are going to see coming next.
So what do you think are the major challenges this sector is facing as of now, and what would be your steps in your mind as to that India should be taking so that we don't face these obstacles?
Well, if you ask me, the biggest challenge of renewable energy, not just in India, worldwide, is its integration into the grid. Because renewable energy is something which is variable. It comes only on times of days. At times you may or may not need it. So what is necessary is some sort of a banking, some sort of a storage, and I think steps are being taken to look at storage technologies, how they can be made cost effective, how can banking be done for solar or wind power. So I think this is something which, and plus the Power Ministry and Power Grid is setting up what is called the Green Corridor to integrate this energy into the grid. Then Smart Grid is another very big mission which the Government of India has launched, which essentially, amongst other things, will also look at grid integration of the renewables.
Okay. In terms of, sir, when we talk about energy efficiency and something that you're particularly dealing with, do you want to tell us some of the major things that you're undertaking in this particular?
Well, we are doing the world's largest LED program called Ujala. It is the only program which is a non-subsidy based program, and till date, I mean, in this program we are providing LED bulbs at a very affordable cost. I mean, you can pick up bulbs at 10 rupees and the balance 70-80 rupees is essentially recovered from your bills over the next 7-8 months. We have distributed close to 11.4 crore LED bulbs in the past 15 months, which is, as I told you, this is something which has never happened in the world. We are taking similar actions with energy efficient fans and LED tube lights. So that is one strand. Number two, we have also taken up in very large numbers replacement of street lights, conventional street lights with LEDs. Here again, the municipalities don't have to pay anything. We provide the upfront capital and they pay us back over a 7-year period from the savings in energy bill. So about 10 lakh street lights we have already changed across the country, and we plan to do over the next 3 years about 770 million or 77 crore LED bulbs and about 3.5 crore LED street lights.
So could you tell us the places where this is happening in India?
There is a dashboard which is available at a website called www.ujala.in. It is right now, the LED bulb program is running in about 17 states in the country. The LED street lights is currently on in about 6 to 7 states. We are expanding the scope and coverage. We hope by the end of this year the Ujala scheme covers the entire country, and progressively the LED street light also would be taken up in the entire country.
reach 3,757 crore, net worth up by 15%, loans
Well,
up by 12%.
Indian consumer, like any other consumer in the world, is sensitive to the first cost. So what needs to be told, and that's what our program is also doing, is that new technologies, for example, LED lighting. Now, LED lighting is 50% more efficient than a CFL or a tube lights or whatever else lighting you have. If you have an incandescent bulb, it's about 90% more efficient. So don't just look at the first cost. You have to look at the fact that LEDs will last you for about 7 years, 8 years. Ordinary bulb you have to change in 6 months. Similarly, the Bureau of Energy Efficiency has a star rating program where they provide labels on equipments like air conditioner, refrigerators. So these, the number of stars that equipment has, the more efficient it is. For example, a 5-star air conditioner is about 25% more efficient than a 3-star air conditioner. Given the tariff rates in cities, the paybacks are 1 year, 2 years. So my request to you to all consumers is that look at the star label that the Bureau of Energy Efficiency has. Look at LED technology in whichever kind of lighting you want. That will actually reduce your power bills. Your paybacks would be less than a year, and thereafter you enjoy the fruits of the energy savings.
Thank you.